Social media celebrity Mona Faiz Montrage, famed for her ostentatious lifestyle, designer clothes, shopping sprees and international travel, is in reality accused of being part of a West African cybercrime network. Montrage, who boasts 4.2 million followers on Instagram and frequently flits between the Ghanaian capital Accra and London, is alleged to have participated in a series of scams, one of which was a romance scam that defrauded elderly and susceptible Americans of more than $2 million. Unsealed on Monday, the federal indictment led to her arrest in the UK last November and subsequent extradition to New York the following Friday, as disclosed by federal authorities. Montrage now faces a series of charges, including involvement in wire fraud, money laundering, and receipt of stolen money, as stated by the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Southern District of New York. Her attorney, Adam Cortez, communicated to CNN in an email that Montrage pleaded not guilty on Monday. Further comment was withheld pending more information regarding the allegations from the government. As per the indictment, Montrage, 30, from Accra, Ghana, was believed to be a member of a West African con artist group. Their unlawful activities, running from 2013 to 2019, incorporated various types of fraud against US individuals and businesses. The crimes included romance scams aimed at elderly people living alone. Scams, as detailed by federal prosecutors, led to financial and emotional ruin for victims. The group allegedly approached victims via online dating platforms and social media apps, using false identities and tricking victims into believing they were in a romantic relationship. The indictment reveals that victims, under false pretenses, were persuaded to transfer money into bank accounts they believed were owned by their romantic partners. However, these accounts were actually controlled by the crime group. Montrage herself oversaw bank accounts, which received over $2 million in fraudulent funds, some of which were distributed to other members of her criminal network. In one case, she allegedly deceived a victim into believing they were married, communicating under her real name and directly receiving money from the victim. The victim was then persuaded to wire $89,000 over 82 transfers for her father's farm in Ghana. Furthermore, in November 2018, Montrage allegedly received checks worth a minimum of $195,000 from another victim of the romance scam. Romance scams are escalating, with the Federal Trade Commission highlighting that such scams resulted in $1.3 billion in losses last year alone. Payments to romance scammers now even include cryptocurrency and gift cards. Michael J. Driscoll, the FBI Assistant Director in charge, voiced particular concern over scams targeting older individuals. The Department of Justice indicates that Montrage's charges, including conspiracy to commit wire fraud, money laundering and receipt of stolen money, each carry a maximum 20-year prison sentence. A further charge of conspiracy to receive stolen money carries a maximum 5-year sentence. Her bail is set at $500,000, and upon release, Montrage will be under house arrest with electronic monitoring at her aunt's home in New Jersey, according to Nicholas Biasa, a spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Southern District of New York.